Welcome to the future. Hello, everybody. It's the future now. It's some future-y date, like 2022. That's weird. I was asked to make a tutorial about this tool, which adds things to the BSV blockchain. There's not much to say. You drag a file to this, or select a file, and then it appears on the BSV blockchain. I think you have to attach your money button. It needs some money to be put into it in order to pay to put it on BSV. So you attach it to a money button or something, and it has these little buttons here. That's it. Here's something you can do. Donate to add.bico.media. Yay! They deserve it. I don't understand how they're running this service and giving everybody data from the blockchain for free. So maybe if we donate, they'll keep doing it. All right. So what is this? What happens if you drag a file here? I'm going to try to explain to you what it all means. This is something that I dragged to there in February 2019. I looked up the prices earlier, and it turns out I paid 2 cents. I paid 2 cents to drag, including the picture, to drag this and make it appear on the BSV blockchain back then, and now it's there. It's been almost 3 years. It will be who knows how much longer. I only paid 2 cents, and it's just staying there. I might like to change it if I could. I said metanet, but apparently we're going to use the word metanet to mean a particular protocol and not like the whole things on the, maybe we mean, maybe that's the metaverse. Anyway, maybe I'd change it if I could, but I can't. Nobody can. This cannot be changed. This is what this was. Now, it is possible in extreme, don't get any smart ideas, because it is possible in extreme situations for no one to send you this data, even though this was the data that was sent to the chain. It could be that all of these web gateways, if something is extremely illegal, you can talk to these web gateways and they will refuse to give it to anyone. And maybe report people who want those things to the FBI, and definitely report people who put those things on the chain to the FBI, and you have signed and created physical evidence tying you to that data. So don't do that. But this where was I? It's there forever. It's where is it forever? It's in all of the servers that have it. Here's an analogy for where it is. You know how we used to stop things from being censored on the internet? As a good netizen, what do you do? If something's being censored by the man, what do you do to make sure we can all get it here on the information superhighway? What do? You post something and you say to everyone, can you please mirror this? Right? You put up a copy of the files. Oh, I got these files. They're trying to suppress them. Everybody put up a mirror of this, please. Right? You post somewhere, you put up a place where these people can download it and then re-upload it and make a bunch of mirrors, right? Okay, this is similar to that. If you make a typo, you can't go back and say to all those people, could you please adjust it? I made a typo, could you just adjust all of those mirrors? It's too late. You sent it out, it's gone out into the world. People might not mirror it if they don't want to, if there's some reason they really shouldn't, but it's too late to stop them. You have given them permission. By putting stuff into this little magic box, you're giving people permission to make copies of it forever. It only costs a few cents. So let's try putting something. I got this file here. It's got nothing in it so far. Nothing in it. Here it is. If we say test and save it and it says test, okay. What I would like to put in this is I would like to put this picture here from this. I would like to put it in there. This picture is on the blockchain. So I'm going to go look at its URL. And in its URL, you can see its transaction ID. It's this funny number here. It's a number made of numbers and letters. This funny number is the transaction ID in which 3 years ago I sent this image. If we look at what's on chain, we can see that this is in a transaction. What's that transaction? What's on chain? Here it is. It was 34K. It has 150,000 confirmations. I paid 34,000 sats to put it, and here's the data. It's a program. This is a big shared. All right, what's going on here? What is this? What is all this stuff? What is BSV? What do you mean? BSV is a big shared computer. This is a program, okay? But the program that I said on the computer, all it says in the program is the data that makes this picture, and then I said, you know what, never mind, I'm good. This program's good. Let's say it's a success. That's the program. So, and then that's super easy for miners to validate. They're fine with that. They're like, what, all this data? Okay, looks good. I paid you 2 cents to check it. It looks good to me, and it goes out. It's confirmed as something that goes to be shared with everybody who wants to share it. So I want to make this page have that image in it. All right, this is all I have to do. I just make a regular image link, and I say the transaction ID. All right, but this is not on the blockchain yet, so it's not gonna show it yet. So how do I test it? How do I test to make sure that it works? All right, this is what I need to do to test it. All right, this is, you don't need to do this. This is just an idea of how you could test it and make it work. That's the normal name of the file, but instead I'm going to name it its transaction ID. And it's in the same folder, named the transaction ID. So now I can test it, and I see what it's going to look like once it's put on the chain. Let's see if that actually works by putting it on the Bitcoin blockchain forever and ever and ever. Ready? Preparing to add data. There it goes. This is its transaction ID. It's been sent out to everyone. Now there's this page forever, and bico.media is just one example of where we can go to see this page. Whoever wants to can copy it. I just said they can. That's one of the things I meant by saying that statement on the blockchain. I said, this is a transaction. I want it broadcast. That's part of what I meant by what I just said. So I can also look for that transaction here, and hopefully, yeah, Bitcoin Files has also got it. Bitcoinfiles.org is another website run by different people, and there's who knows how many gateways to this information that all show the same things forever from now on. So I hope I didn't mess that up. Was that good? Did I do a good job? That was fine. That was fine. But be careful. Be careful what you say. Welcome to the future. Please post things so that I can link to you. I want to have someone to link to. It's kind of hard to explain how, I mean, like, we already sort of went through this, we all sort of went through this together. We all made a web together, and then it all died. It's all 404s now. And you go to any old page from the old days, and it's just a bunch of 404s. But this is different. This is us making a web that stays here forever and ever. So there's dangers to that, and it's awesome, and welcome to the future. I hope that explains. Join me.